Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Here I'm going to give you the review of the newly released movie that's called Magic Mike's Last Dance. First of all, here's the box office collection report. Magic Mike's Last Dance earned $8.2 million in its first weekend in North American theatres, according to studio estimates on Sunday. Cameron's Avatar sequel brought in an additional $6.9 million, while the 25th anniversary re-release of Titanic took in $6.4 million from Friday to Sunday. Fancy Dance had its world premiere at the 2023 Sundance Film Festival on January the 20th, 2023. Sersamon acquired its worldwide distribution rights on February the 16th, 2023. It's also set to screen at the 2023 South by Southwest. As of March the 12th, 2023, Magic Mike's Last Dance has grossed $25.7 million in the United States and Canada and $29.4 million in other territories for a worldwide total of $55.1 million. It's a pure fantasy that declares dance can save the world but doesn't bother to prove it. Magic Mike's Last Dance may be the worst film Steven Soderbergh has ever made. Start again. Which isn't to say it is bad. Soderbergh may be incapable of making an out-and-out bad film, but it is thoroughly mediocre in a way that Soderbergh has never approached before. The premise is shaky, the acting is overwrought, the script is full of lines that make absolutely no sense, and yet, Magic Mike's Last Dance is fun as hell, specifically because it's bad. Last Dance goes narrowly and cynically into post-indie, corporate Hollywood cliches. Soderbergh's desperation shows a filmmaker who recycles a formula and, like a tired stripper lacking conviction, repeats the old motions. An underwhelming story and lack of chemistry between the leads results in a disappointing finale for the trilogy. It's a more engaging film and plot than its predecessors, almost like a raunchy version of a Judy Garland and Mickey Rooney movie. Magic Mike Lane can't stop bumping and grinding. He's the male stripper version of a bank robber or cowboy who swears he's retired but gets lured back into action for one last job. Magic Mike's Last Dance, the third film starring Channing Tatum as a big-hearted, iron-thewed Florida stripper, knows that we know that Mike doesn't feel truly fulfilled unless he's dancing. To its credit, Steven Soderbergh's new movie gets the "I'm done, don't ask me to dance" ritual out the way in less than 10 minutes. A brief prologue establishes that Mike lost his furniture business during the pandemic and works as a bartender at catered events in Miami. That's where he meets Max, played by Salma Hayek, the estranged and wanting to be divorced wife of a London one-percenter. Max offers Mike an exorbitant sum for just one last dance. After a brief pantomime of refusal, he agrees, and it's such a mind-blowing experience for Max that she invites him to come with her to London and create and choreograph a stage production that will bring the Magic Mike experience to the West End. You know, the kind of thing that happens all the time. There is no chemistry, no character development, and not much going on. Unlike the first two, Mike had rapport with his dance partners. This one had nothing. The dance partners were too old to be a stripping act, so that would not work, but they could have come up with something better. The narration is dreadful. The plot is ridiculous, even for this type of movie, and boring. The characters are very poorly developed. The dynamic tension between the leads is not believable. A few of the dance numbers were pretty good, but it's a long movie to watch for a few minutes of dancing. The screenplay is completely flat, it's just dead air constantly. Salma Hayek and some of her lines are not understandable, therefore further blurring the plot line. Not that the plot in this is heavy anyway. One of the things I appreciate most about Soderbergh is his ingenuity, but even he can't make this no-stakes show go. Magic Mike's Last Dance has quiet moments of strong writing that may go unnoticed because in the end it doesn't quite satisfy. For all its abundance of spectacle, sly technique and various distractions, Last Dance never loses sight of the fact that money, power and desire work in similarly ambiguous, hard-to-track ways and seem to move in surprising cycles. There are a lot of loose ends that feel frayed, But in the end, Magic Mike's Last Dance is still a solid swan song for a surprisingly nuanced character study. Sadly, the anticlimactic Magic Mike's Last Dance feels more like an extended advert for London's Magic Mike live strip show than a worthy follow-up to its riotously entertaining predecessors. Steven Soderbergh directs with a terrific handheld style that keeps everything nicely focused. But it's difficult to escape the thought that screenwriter Reed Carolin seriously misses a trick here. For more movie critic reviews, keep watching our channel. I'm going to scoot now. See you in a bit. Have a good one.